In this video, I am going to be showing you a simple way you can create a talking head in a circle with some borders around it. With this type of video, you can use it to enhance your video production. So guys, without wasting much time, let's dive in. I want you to listen to me. If you're looking to become a YouTuber or you want to start creating a YouTube video, stop procrastinating. Don't let another week pass you by. Don't let another month pass you by without taking that bold step and start creating that video. So guys, to create the talking head, the first thing we are going to do is that we are going to go and import our videos. Just as I have done, I've imported the video here, the two video and the background I'm supposed to use. So I'm going to drag it like this. I'm going to drag it to the timeline. I'm going to drag it to the timeline. Then now, because I've seen it has fitted the screen, so the next thing I'm supposed to do is I'm going to make sure I click on this in the middle of this video that I have here. Then the next thing I'm going to do again is I'm going to come here, make sure that it's on video, it's on basic. Then I'm going to go click on mask. So now that it's on mask, I'm going to make sure that this check is checked. This mask is checked. So if you look under, it said add mask. I'm going to click on add mask. So now that I've clicked on add mask, I'm going to just come down here and fit into the talking head. I'm just going to fit size it to the talking head. Then when I do this, I'm going to come here to the circle because we wanted the circle. Depending on the kind of shape you want, because we wanted a talking head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to circle. We want to circle the talking head. Now that I've circled the talking head, I'm going to drag it. I'm going to drag it to fit the head itself. To fit this head itself. So now that I've fitted the head, the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to make sure I come back to basic. Now that I've come back to basic, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to scroll down. Now that we have scrolled down, make sure we'll come to canvas. Make sure that this canvas is checked, not like this, but like this. So if you look right down again, you'll notice here that there is a drop down menu here. There's a drop down menu here. So in this drop down menu, you click on the drop down menu. In this drop down menu, it's going to ask you for blur, color, pattern, and brand background. So I'm going to choose, because we want to put it on a white color. So what I'm going to choose color. So it will now pop up all the color that there is. So I'm going to scroll down. We'll see all colors. Now, depending on the kind of color you wanted to put at the background of the talking head. So for the purpose of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose white. So now that I've chosen white, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I go back to video, basic, then go back to the image. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on my mouse. I'm going to right click. Then when I right click, I'll go to create compound clip. So I'm going to click on create compound clip. You see, it has compounded the clip. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back to basic, mask, then I'm still going to come back to add mask. So again, I'm still going to drag it to where the talking head is. Make sure I drag it to where the talking head is. You can follow me step by step. That's why I'm taking it slowly so that you can be able to achieve this. So you cannot drag it here like this, then come back to circle. So now that you have come back to circle, you fit it in again, then you drag it. Don't drag it here, it's going to scatter the whole shape. Don't drag it there. Drag it here in this edge here. You drag it here. It's going to give us that white background. Can you see it's giving us the white background? Yeah, that's what then you now position it and fit it in the middle like this. So now we've not finished everything. Now the next thing we are going to do is that we'll make sure we come back to basic. So on this basic, what we are going to do now, we're going to come down to the timeline where we have the video. We're going to just drag the video. We're going to drag it up. Like this. Then when we drag it up like this, then we'll be able to, carry our talking head. We can move it around anywhere we want it to be. We can fit it anywhere we want the talking head to be. We can fit the talking head there. Now that we have done this, now let us bring out our background. Let's bring down our background. Then this is the background. Then we'll drag it to fit the length of the talking head. Let's fit it to fit the length of the talking head. Now that we have done this, we're almost done. That's why I'm taking it step by step. So now let us click on the talking head. Let's see if it's going to talk. Yeah, let's see. Now I get, could it be that what I've mentioned is not your worry? Could it be that your worry is that you worry about the camera, especially when you're in front of the camera? You worry about. So do you notice something? Do you notice that the talking head is not fitted? It didn't fit. So to correct that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the background first. I'm going to go delete the background. I'm going to bring the talking head back down. Then I'm going to right click again. You know, before we click compound clip, now I'm going to do undo compound clip, because this thing can happen because of the setting. It can happen sometimes in the process of trying to, drag it, try to re-edit it. It's going to shift away from the center. So I'm going to do undo compound clip. You see, it has come back to undo compound clip. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come down to Control Z. I'm going to come back to Control Z. I'm going to click on my Control Z. You can see I'm going to click it again. Control Z. I'm going to click it again once more. I'm going to click it again. Again, and again. So now you see it has brought us back to where we are. So if you want to go back to your previous setting, just click on Control Z. Anything you do that you did wrong, just go back to that. You want to go back to and correct it, just click on Control Z. That's why you have us click a lot of Control Z. It took us back. It's just like a vehicle that passed the place where it's supposed to turn and it missed the place. So what it will do is that it will reverse. So that's exactly, we are reversing. It's as good as we are reversing. So now that we are reversed, we'll now try to correct it here again. Control Z. Yeah. Once more, like this. Now that we have done it like this, we'll fit into the screen like this. Then we'll come back to basic, mask, then choose this mask. Then again, we'll fit it properly. Now that we have fitted it properly, the next we are going to click on basic. When we click on basic, we click on this thing, then we'll come down again. And choose our color. We choose the color white. Now that we have choose the color white, then we click on right click, then compound clip. Then now that we have clicked on the compound clip, we'll go back again up. We'll go up back again. We'll go back to basic, go back to mask, then we'll go back to add mask, then we go back to circle. So now this is where we need to be careful again, so we don't make the same mistake all over again. So we'll do it like this. We'll make sure it fits in. Now that it has fit in, we'll drag it carefully. Now see, correct. You see, we've been able to get the shape properly. Then now we'll come back to basic. Now that we have come back to basic, let's see whether the talking head is going to look, in the middle. We're going to click play. You can see that we have gotten it now. We have gotten the talking head. It's in the center. So the next we are going to do is that we're going to drag it up. We're going to drag it up, then bring down this background. When we bring down the background, we'll stretch it to the length of the video. And now let's try it again. Let's see if it has, fit in. Let's try it again. Let's try it. Let me tell you, the reality is that. Can you see it? Can you see it? It has fit in. So guys, if you find value in this video, kindly like and share. And by the way, just want to let you know that it's taken me over 2 months to get to 1,000 subscribers. Your subscription will go a long way to make a difference. Thank you so much. Keep creating.